Good morning, dear students. Once again, you are welcomed here in your English class. Dear students, yesterday, till yesterday, we have completed the information about Nelson Mandela, apartheid policy, the social evil or political system, and one more activity we completed yesterday, the meaning of the expressions given in column A and column B. Hopefully, you all have done. After that, we have started our reading our prose, which was not less than a speech delivered by Nelson Mandela himself on the eve of inauguration ceremony. It was his oath ceremony actually. Let's continue. Dear students, yesterday we have completed first two paragraphs. After that, let's start reading. On that lovely autumn day, I was accompanied by my daughter Zenani. Here, Nelson Mandela shares that it was the autumn day and it was a lovely day. He was feeling very joyous. He was full of pleasure and he was very enthusiastic. And on that day, he was present there in the amphitheater along with his daughter and whose name was Zenani. Later on the podium, Mr. De Klerk was sworn in. Podium means a stage, a raised area where a person stands and he delivers his speech or he performs anything for the audience who all are sitting there. What he is sharing here on the podium, first of all, who went on the podium? It was Mr. De Klerk and he swore in. Swear. The word sworn is the past participle of the verb swear. And what is the meaning of swear? Swear is to make some serious promises, and it is a very common practice you have seen among children, and they do this whenever they want to make someone in believe with their statements. And you can, many of time you have heard them saying, by God promise, mother swear. It is the past participle from the basic verb swear. So here he is saying it was Mr. De Klerk who went on the podium on the stage at the very first to have his oath to swear. So he was the first sworn in as second deputy president. He went on the podium and he take an oath and to devote his life for the welfare of South Africa, being a second deputy president. Then Thabo Mbeki was sworn in as first deputy president. After that, it was the turn of Thabo Mbeki. He was another companion in his cabinet and he went on the podium and he also makes some serious promises to devote his life for the South Africa and its human being. And he sworn in as a first deputy president. After that, it was my turn. Who is my here? My represents here to Nelson Mandela. Then he says, it was my turn. I pledged to obey and uphold the constitution, to devote myself to the well-being of the republic and its people. Hopefully the lines are not so much typical. These are very easy to understand. Here he wants to say, after that, after Thabo Mbeki and Mr. De Klerk, it was my turn. I went on the stage and I took the oath to obey, to follow. I would be obedient. I would maintain. Uphold means to maintain the dignity of the constitution. And he pledged there, he took an oath, he swears there that I will devote myself, I will sacrifice my whole life for the social welfare, for the well-being of my country, for this republic country, and for the all my black people. After that, he says, to the assembled guest, assemble. You know, assemble in your school during in the morning time. You all assemble for the prayer to recall, to remember that Almighty God. The same thing. The word is here. The verb is here. Assemble. And later on, he addressed or the whole world, the dignitaries, the politicians, those who were present there on this great moment. He addressed them, he addressed his assembled guests there, and the whole world who is watching him through the telecast. And on from the stage, he addressed his whole nation, his assembled guest and watching world. He said, now you can see here the font of the words or letters is changed. Actually, this is a part of his speech. That's why speech means its oath that he says here. That's why the font size of the words or letters has been changed here. Then he says, I said. After his oath, he says, I said, today all of us do by our presence here confer glory and hope to newborn liberty. He is overwhelmed when he was standing on the stage. After his oath, he says, today we all are present here to celebrate this great moment, to celebrate this great victory of non racial government over racial government. And he was getting emotional, he got touched and says, here we are here to give respect, to get possession, to give blessings and hopes to newborn liberty. Why he says newborn liberty? Because recently they have gained this liberty, this freedom, this privilege from the white supremacy nearly after decades, or might be 300 years. Later on, out of the experience of the extraordinary human disaster, you all are very familiar with the word disaster, that is calamities or catastrophes that cause lots of destruction. Here he is saying about human disaster. Human disaster means the problems, the catastrophes, those were made by and caused by human himself. It was a disaster over a human by a human being. That's why he said it is a human disaster that brought lots of calamities, lots of loss, deprivation, lots of guilt in the human society. He says, after a long struggle, it is the day then when they can enjoy this newborn liberty after an extraordinary human disaster. Because here, white people oppressed the black skinned people. It was not less than and it was not less than a human disaster. Hopefully you can understand. And it lasted too long. It means it was not short lived period, it remained for nearly for 300 years. That's why he's saying it did not last too long. It lasted too long, sorry, it lasted too long. It was a long process, it was a long period of time. For that they suffered the oppression, the guilt, torture of the white skinned people. And after this human disaster, we are here and we get a society where all humanity, where all human being will be proud. It means it is now they are going to establish a kind of society, a kind of country, a republican country where all the people, whether they are black or white, hair color doesn't matter for them, and they will enjoy all the rights, all the privileges, all the basic freedoms or rights, and everything whatever they want to live a successful and happy life. That's why he's saying here कि after this long disaster, now we feel proud to establish a such kind of society and government in our country over which the whole world, the whole human being will feel proud. Dear students, we will continue our speech in our next video.